Good evening, all of you. Now beg, now I come beg today. Oh. Huh? Bookie Shorty, I see you. How are you all doing? Hmm. My lovely TikTok family, I don't carry my wahala come again today. Oh. Hmm. 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 Anyway, before I start the gist, boom, boom. Now, so one guy, I've been talking about this my Forex robot thing. Guys, invest in this Forex robot. This Forex robot is good, blah, 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 blah. By the way, the number to WhatsApp only, please don't call, please don't text. WhatsApp only, plus 234 80 231 79239. Once again, the number is plus 234 80 231 79239. Okay. So before I even start this gist, I've been saying that if you invest more than $5,000, you can call me. And don't worry, I know how to check. I know how to check your investment. I'll just, before I even talk to you, I'll ask you for your name. Then I'll go and check. And if I see that you've not invested, I will block you. You are a fraudulent character, nothing for me to talk to you about. So that's how one young man today sent me a message. He said, Daddy Freeze, I want to ask you a few questions. I invested $10,000. I looked at the guy like this. I said, You invest $10,000. Please. My spirit just said, Ask him his name. So I said, Bro, what's your name? He now gave me his name. Now, so I go check. He actually invested $10,814. Now, me called the guy. Now, me use my hand, call him. We spoke for 30 minutes. I was like, yo, what's going on, bro? We discussed. Of course, I told him the pros and cons, gave him advice here and there. We ended up speaking for 30 minutes. People were calling me. I was answering their call. I'll tell him, hold on. I'll answer them for 2 or 3 minutes, go back to him. Why am I saying this? You see, while some people are hopping around, saying, oh, the Forex robot is a scam, that the freeze, you're not helping anybody. Brother Shupo is here, he's a testimony. He's been trading the robot even before I started announcing it. Yes, Forex trading is very risky. Robots are risky too. And when you send your name and Daddy Freeze, that's all I need you to send. By WhatsApp only, don't call. WhatsApp only to plus 234 80 231 79239. You will get a disclaimer and you'll be redirected to another WhatsApp number. You need to read that disclaimer. Nobody's going to take your risk for you. Nobody's going to give you any guarantees. Nobody gave me guarantees on my 10K. Now, I've met another guy that says he wants to invest 20K. That means me to have to raise my 10K to 20K. I'm start looking for money now. You know why? Because I don't want anybody under me to invest more than me. That's my principle. I have $10,100. This guy has $10,800. I have $10,000. Okay, I can look away. But once you don't enter 20K, I got to raise my stake too. So that is aside. For those of you going around saying, hey, Daddy Freeze, you're not helping anybody, you're not showing anybody the way. I don't show you the way, Tire. Some people don't make money. And there are also referral bonuses to make. It's not just about trading. It's also about the biggest thing in the 2022, or sorry, in the last decade, has been referral marketing. You don't have money, but you can bring people who have money and teach them how to trade and bring them on. You will get a bonus. It's like that everywhere, even for those people who trade crypto. You know me, I don't trade crypto because of the whole crypto is illegal, blah, 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 blah. So I try to shy away from anything that they say or whatever the government says. At least we don't do it publicly. We stay away from it. You understand? So that is that, by the way. If you're interested, the number once again is someone says, are you getting commission? The work I'm doing is so that you can get commission, Abby. My page that I'm using to advertise, of course I'll get a commission. And when you two bring people, you also get a commission. But I'm also investing. So you will make money from two different avenues. They say the average billionaire has 6 to 7 streams of income. So That's it for you guys. Okay. So once again, the number is send your name and Daddy Freeze only. That's all. Your name, Daddy Freeze, plus 234-80-231-79239. WhatsApp only. Minimum investment is $203. $203 minimum. You can't invest $198. Nobody can. It can't work. Minimum investment, because it's $100 for the robot, $100 your minimum investment, and $2 to $3 your transfer fees. Whatever is left, if it's $1 or $1.50 left, you will see there your trading capital. Nobody's going to steal your money. Okay. All right. Someone said, ping me when you're done with commercial break. Please, please, please. This is how we feed. You know, I don't work on the radio anymore. I've retired. By the way, the radio says they want, even though I retired over a month ago, they says they want to have a party for me. I was just talking to one of my former colleagues and bosses, and the date to be fixed next week. Simply, Vic, I'll call you tomorrow. Let's discuss. I'd like you to be there, so we can fix a date around before you go back. We're also having our charity feeding next week, Tuesday. It's an impromptu charity feeding, and I'm going to, Simply Vic wants to sponsor this one, or to an extent sponsor it. We'll also try to raise money on Sunday to make this happen. So please make sure you join us with regard to that. So I'm just talking about other things I'm going to have to deal with, and then I'm going to go into that. Okay, somebody says number again. I'm giving you the number. I'm going to give you the number again. WhatsApp only. Remember, WhatsApp only. Your name and Daddy Freeze, plus 234-80-231-79239. A lot of people are asking about Pastor Toby. I don't want to talk about Pastor Toby. I have a whole interview on Spark Nation and Pastor Toby that I did with him and his pastors there. And it's there on my YouTube, youtube.com/Daddy Freeze Teaches. We spoke about everything, including the blood donation that people are talking about. So why don't you just go there and watch it? Why do I have to speak slowly because your brain reads things slowly? If you are interested in finding out what it is, go to my YouTube, youtube.com/Daddy Freeze Teaches. Go and watch the full interview. Simple. It's not fight. Go and watch the full interview. Let me tell you something about Pastor Toby that a lot of people don't know. I had the opportunity of, we've been cool for a while. We've been friends for a while. We chat, we talk, we discuss doctrinal matters. To be honest, Pastor Toby, because he listens to me preach, started using Yeshua and Yehoshua in his sermons. And I was very impressed. So we talk a lot about doctrinal matters. Sometimes we talk about investment. He has quite a lot of ideas and quite a lot of smart people around him. But you see, there were things that he never told me and I never realized until I went to visit him physically. Let me tell you, the smallest guy with Pastor Toby, the smallest guy, that is the guy that probably is a young student, is clad in designers from head to toe, wears original Rolex. I didn't see anybody following Pastor Toby. Forget fake. I didn't see anybody wearing a small brand. It's either Rolex, Hublot, Audemars Piguet, and that way. So, when they're saying he made young people don't, I want to ask, how much blood does a human being have? Let's even imagine he's donating £100. Pastor Toby gave one of his pastors a Ferrari F8 Tributo as birthday present in December. The guy carried me in it. It's there. The interview is on my YouTube. Go and watch it. All his boys drive Rolls Royces, Ferraris, Lambo. His GO, Pastor Sam, drives a Lamborghini Urus, the Lamborghini SUV. That's you see, I might not agree 100% with their doctrine. You can't agree 100% with anyone. I'm sure there are people who are even following the Free Nation who don't agree 100% with my doctrine. But I saw a lot of love. They love him and he loves them. And you know, so just go and watch. And they don't make money. We're there. They didn't collect offering. I attended a church service with Spark Nation on Sunday. They didn't even collect offering, let alone tell people to donate blood. So I don't understand. I asked him many times, said, look, this thing is this, and they're being investigated. So if they're really being, and this blood story has been on for about 3 years now, does it take the UK 3 years to really investigate someone? Come on, this no be Nigeria now. So you understand. I'm not saying that those who are carrying the story do not have. Yes, there's a story that he was actually being investigated at a time for blood, for that. But come on, it's been 3 years. Does it take 3 years to in the UK? Oh, this is not Nigeria where they did cover matter. It's been a story on for years. By now, it should be in prison if that story had any validity, in my opinion. You understand? So that's it. Somebody just came here. So Toby is a fraudster. How true? Let me tell you the only thing true here. You don't get sense. That's the only thing that is true. So Toby is a fraudster. How true? How do you jump on somebody's life and just show that you don't have sense? How? What do you want me to do? What does he do for a living then? When you see him, ask him. When you see him, ask him. You see, let me tell you, many people are just jealous. Now, you are tagging me in the post, tagging me. The Davido that I was spraying bundles of, let me tell you, the Davido that I was spraying bundles of, why are you not tagging Davido? Because you know, say Davido go and enter owner. So please, let's let this matter rest. This, you see, me, I believe in any day, maybe there's investigation going on. Any day the investigation, let me tell you, all your Nigerian Jews, if they go through UK investigation, none of them go they waka for road, let alone say that they preach for pulpit. So let's leave it. Person day country where they probe everything. Nigeria, they don't probe anything. Just tell person say you be man of God, they go let you waka. So leave it. That's it. That's it. No need for fight, no need for anything. Let's wait to be there investigating. And one day the investigation will finish. And then we'll make our decisions. So let me go into today's topic. Now, please, I don't want to block anyone. So please, I'm in a good mood today. I don't want to block anyone. But you get what you go talk, I go block you. I go my friends. I had a meeting. Listen, I had a meeting in the UK with Simply Vic, Taste Buds, and Bookie Shorter, and they all said that if you curse too much, you have to stop cursing. I'm working hard on myself, so don't tempt me. So what I'm going to try to do right now is, if I can see that you lack upbringing, maybe it's your parents that didn't give you upbringing, or you that did not collect it, either one of the two, I will just block you. I will not mean shake pe epe to ye kan ti ṣe fún ẹ nígbà tán bí ẹ ìwọ tó yẹ kan fi gun ọṣẹ wọ́n lọ bí ẹ lọ́mọ èpè tó yẹ kan ṣe fún ẹ èmi ò ní ṣe. I will not be the one to put any èpè on your head, but I will block you. So if you don't have sense, just live by yourself, please. No need. There are 470 people watching me on Facebook, 118 on YouTube, 455 on Instagram, and 42 on TikTok. This is almost 1,000 plus. I don't need all of you. I don't need 1,000 people to watch me. If I have 10 people that have sense watching me, I'm happy. If I have only 10 people watching me, I'm happy. Please. So please, if you know that your head is going to start sparking like a battery that is doing short circuit, if you know your head is going to be on in check engine light like motor wey no get gear oil, abeg comot for my life. Fight is not there. So while you are making up your mind whether to be an Abiron, to be an Omoale, or to be a decent Omoluabi, while you are making up your mind, let me once again remind you that there is a robot that trades Forex. Minimum investment is $203, and all you need to do is send your name and daddy freeze to this number, +234 80 231 79239. By WhatsApp only. Don't call. If you call, another set of Ekpe, they wait for you. I go my shake for a invest. Money ma call. That one na my phone, no be live. My sheba ban leg because you are disturbing my life. Money go send WhatsApp message. Show me proof of investment. Now me go call you. Ofe invest 50k. Or ma call me. Or ma damila mulori oshi. Jo, I'm in a good mood. I'm not going to say anything bad. Please. Okay? God bless you all. The number again, +234 80 239. WhatsApp only. Send your name and Daddy Freeze. Let's go to today's topic. You see, I see a lot of Nigerians doing, hey, yeah, what's going on in Ukraine? You don't know that your condition is worse than the condition of people in Ukraine. It's just that the difference between people in Ukraine and you is that people in Ukraine are running. You there inside your house. As I wanted to start this live, this is how I sat for 5 minutes before I could turn on the live. Why? They took light. Let me tell you, in my mother's country, Romania, that shares border with Ukraine, they set clock on microwave. You know that microwave has 1000 that flashes like this. In Romania, they set them as clock. Washing machine, they go set them as clock. So I asked one of my aunts, I said, I noticed that in almost every house I visited in Romania. And I said, come, why is it that people say, they say, if you enter the bathroom, you don't need to look at your wrist, just look at the washing machine. You can see the time. Look at the microwave in the kitchen, it will tell you the time. If you enter your DSTV in the parlor, it will tell you the time. So I thought about it. I'm like, if you did Nigeria, you go to set this thing 7 times a day. Sometimes you reset it 16 times a day, depending on how NEPA they carry light, they go, they carry light, they come. But then I was in Romania for about 18 days, and the light did not blink. When they say they have 24 hours light, it's not that they have 23 hours, 58 seconds light. I'll be 23 hours, 58 minutes, and I'll be 59 minutes and 58 seconds light. It is exactly no, in your schedule doesn't, the light does not do like this. The light does not blink. Even after they've been shelling Ukraine for how many weeks now, they still get light. Who they shell you for Nigeria? Let me tell you, you know the thing where they pity me be say, we don't know how bad our situation dey. That's why we look another man country, they pity them. And let's discuss this war. I was reading an article on the BBC. That is BBC. What is it called? BBC News. This article was done on the 13th of April 2021. Why has Russia invaded Ukraine and what does Putin want? This was last year, about a year ago now. Russia has launched a devastating attack on Ukraine, a European democracy of 44 million people, the report says, bombarding its cities and closing in on the capital, Kiev, prompting a mass exodus of refugees. Now, the article was updated on the 8th of March 2018, by the way. It was first written in 2021 and updated in March. Now, the question is, why did Russian authoritarian leader tear up a peace deal with his neighbors and unleash what Germany's chancellor has labeled Putin's war? He has shattered peace in Europe and has thrown the continent's entire security structure into jeopardy. In a pre-dawn TV address on the 24th of February, President Putin declared Russia could not feel safe, develop, and exist because of what he claimed was a constant threat from modern Ukraine. Immediately, airports and military headquarters were attacked and tanks and troops were moved and blah, blah, blah. You know the story. He claimed his goal was, this is Putin now, was to protect people subjected to bullying and genocide and aim for the demilitarization and denazification of Ukraine. There has been no genocide in Ukraine. It's a vibrant democracy led by a president who is Jewish. So, you see, sadly, I do not agree wholeheartedly with Putin. But I want to read a scripture to you. While the Bible is opening, some people are still saying that if we talk about Pastor Toby, just go to youtube.com and watch my interview with Pastor Toby and all his pastors. Pastor Toby there was one guy that was on his way to stab somebody in church and heard Pastor Toby's message. Today he's driving range. He's working hard. He has a beautiful Oyinbo wife. You see this fine boy and his fine wife. Oh. So you see, there are always two sides to a coin, but like I said, anything you want to believe. It's not my business to defend anybody. But like I said, there is a video on youtube.com/Daddy Freeze Teaches. Let me find the title of the video before we go into the scriptures, just for you who want to watch it. It's called sorry guys, let me go to the videos. I want to give you the title. It's called "I Was on My Way to Stab Someone in Church. Pastor saved by Toby Adegboyega speaks." Okay, so just go and watch that. It's right there on my youtube.com/Daddy Freeze Teaches. Meanwhile, the rest of us can open up our Bibles. 1 Samuel chapter 15, and I'm reading from verse 1, and I'm reading from the New Living Translation. Today is not a biblical sermon, but I want to touch upon the Bible with regards to the controversy we're going to be talking about. So, let's read this. One day Samuel said to Saul, "It was the Lord who told me to anoint you as king of his people Israel." Now listen, this is the message from the Lord. This is what the Lord of heaven's armies has declared. "I have decided to settle accounts with the nation of Amalek for opposing Israel when they came from Egypt. Now go and completely destroy the entire Amalekite nation, men, women, children, babies, cattle, sheep, goats, camels, and donkeys." So Saul mobilized his army at Telaim, and there were 200,000 soldiers from Israel and 10,000 men from Judah. So you see, a lot of people say, "Oh, Putin was bombing hospitals, the humanitarian crisis." You guys need to understand that it is best not to start a war. War does not have formula. This is, if you read 1 Samuel chapter 15, although this is the old covenant, and in the new covenant there are no wars and things like that ordained by God. However, that cannot take us away from what I'm trying to say in this. Even when God was giving a declaration for war here, he did not spare anyone, including children. So you need to understand that war has no rules. Anybody trying to set rules for war is only deceiving themselves. So what we should have known from the beginning is it was going to be sad. It was going to be a massacre. And if Putin says that he doesn't feel safe in his own country anymore and he wants to take over Ukraine, let's remember there was a way Donald Trump handled this situation. He was a lot, you see, when I saw these two people coming in, what's their name? Biden and what's that is VIP, I mean VP. Wait a minute, that VP name. That lady. What's that girl's name? Kamala Harris. God bless you. I don't remember. God bless me. I mean, remember, nobody type on. I knew there was going to be war. I knew it because they're going to come and they're going to behave like typical Americans. That diplomacy with Trump getting all his weary, I knew they were not going to have it, and I knew they were going to play puppets to the same Hillary Clinton people. I knew it, and I knew it was only a matter of time that there was going to be war. I knew it. I didn't like Trump towards the end because of his braggadocio, but you see, let me tell you, and the way Trump handled COVID. That was my problem with Trump, and the way he dealt with journalists and all that. But let me tell you, on a larger scale, Trump was a better president because he was not under anybody's camp at negotiating truces. Trump was able to bring some level of decorum, if I may use that word, to North Korea. And also to Russia. Trump had several meetings with Ukraine. You know? Sorry, I mean with Putin. So I personally felt that if Zelensky had sense, he would have calculated the fact that he can't win a war against Russia. And the war against Russia was needless. Forget. Someone said decorum. With regards to international relations, Trump had more decorum than any of them. Forget all the shout that he used to shout at CNN. He had decorum when it came to sorting out North Korea and Russia. Let's give it to Trump. Let's stop fooling ourselves with. I said I didn't like the way he did other things, but Russia and North Korea, Trump handled very well. Someone saying, do you know what you are saying? If I don't know what I'm saying, why are you listening to me? Can you just go and sweep your mother's bedroom or find something to do for yourself? Must you be on my live? Now, you see, let me tell you something. I'm a street kid. Forget all this daddy freeze. You see my eye here, you go see say mark they here. Now bottle person throw for my eye. You know, and there's one thing I've always learned. It comes with streets. You go know who you know if you fight. And there's some fights, even there are things that they say in Yoruba land like Ojo Rombo. The day of talk, they come. No be today. You see, sometimes if I was Zelensky, I would know it's better to run and fight another day. It's better to run and live to fight another day than to go and fight when you know you can't win. Let me tell you something here. If, let's even imagine Russia had come to the democracy of Ukraine and toppled the government and taken over, would it have been as bad as this? Will it have been as bad as this? I'm asking you, if Russia came and said, you know what, Zelensky, arrest, this one, scatter the whole cabinet, put their own people, will it have been as bad as this? Someone said, do you know how long they've been running? They should continue to run. And this is why. They are plunging the whole world, including hungry countries like Nigeria, into a needless war because they want to start and fight somebody that they cannot win. Do you know that I came back from the UK yesterday? I was greeted with 50% increase in service charge and about less than 40% increase in electricity. By this morning, they've increased the electricity again. So right now, the electricity in my estate has increased by 65%. Because of the rising cost of diesel. And you know, Nigeria, small thing go scatter for Greenland. Everywhere go begin to manifest for Nigeria. Someone said, now Putin bring fight. Yes, Putin brought fight and he will bring the fight. It is for you to know you cannot win and just surrender and save us this stress. Save us this stress. Buki said even in the UK, so many increases, it could have been avoided. Why should the whole world carry the load of 44 million people? Why should the world carry the load of Ukraine? Is this really about fighting for Ukraine or about fighting for Zelensky's ego? I'm asking. Somebody say we should stand with Ukraine. How can you stand? Are you even standing? Nigerians are sitting. In fact, Nigerians are underground. You want to be standing. You are sitting, only your head is above the ground. You want to be standing with people that are doing better than you. Have you eaten? Someone said my estate power increased by 100%. Airfare has increased by 100%. Someone is saying Zelensky or Putin's ego. Listen, if Zelensky knows that Putin is not going to back down, he should have backed down and not put his people through this. They're now coming to cry that they are bombing orphanage. When war happens, what do you think they will bomb? Where do you think they will bomb? Football field? It is war. War has no rules. And I don't understand this whole Western propaganda of, oh God, look at what Putin's doing. Can we please help us ask America what they did in Libya? Can we ask America what they did in Iraq? How many women and children and schools were bombed? Because they were looking for Saddam Hussein, who they claimed had weapons of mass destruction. Till today, we've not found any weapon. Or what they did in Iran because they had issues with Ayatollah. It's all war. War has no definition. So the best thing is to avoid it in the first place. To me, this is about Zelensky's personal ego. Putin is a mad person, but it's not about ego. Let me tell you, if you are a nation as strong as Russia, world's second largest supplier of weapons and ammunition, would you really want your neighbor that used to be a part of your country to be flirting with NATO on your border? Think about it. And USA, they are far away. Just go and look at the map. You will see big Russia. Then beside it, you will see Ukraine, Poland, Romania, Germany. USA from far, they instigate, they incite. Then if Putin want throw anything, now those people go collect them. Make una get sense, so. Make una get sense, so. Me, I will tell you the truth. I will tell you the truth. Zelensky should have backed down. It's a war he cannot win. His people don't need to be displaced from their land. A simple back down. Look, let me tell you, forget this, I have to have an identity, I have to have an identity, I have to have an identity. In life, you don't always need an identity. Sometimes you just need peace. Go about your work. Let me tell you, if Zelensky had backed down, they would light in my estate. Have you forgotten that, first of all, Nigeria has Nigerian problem first? Nigeria has Nigerian problems first. Now we are going to inherit Ukraine problems because Ukraine cannot back down. Listen, America can be telling Russia that we cannot tell Russia anything. Now the one week small, now we go follow talks and one day calm down. You are making your people suffer unduly. You are making your people suffer unduly. Do you know Zelensky could have solved this matter? One man, he would have just gone into exile straight. And to be fair on America, America sent him a plane. They said, you know what? We're sending a plane to come and pick you. He said no, that he needs ammunition. He wants to fight. He said, brother, you want to fight Putin? Now, the whole world now is saying, they're going to send you ammunition so you can fight. You want there to be a crater where there used to be Ukraine. That's where you are going. That's where you are going to be. And there's also going to be several craters in Russia, because it's not like Russia will go unharmed. And then there's going to be one big crater in Nigeria. It's called the hunger crater. Because all this, there are politics, is going to affect us negatively, because although we have fuel, we do not have the capacity to refine our fuel, so we have to send our fuel abroad to be refined and round tripped back to us. So this is so unnecessary. This is unnecessary. Zelensky could put an end to this very minute. Just back down. Back down. Go regroup, plan well. You can't win Russia now. You can't. Forget that. Let's even imagine Ukraine wins Russia. At what cost? I want to ask you, at what cost? It's like you are burning down a whole building to catch a rat. Okay, let's imagine you now catch the rat. Really? You're not going to start building back a whole building and furnishing it again? Yes, you did kill the rat, but hey. And let's also be very honest. I see Zelensky as a Western pawn against Russia. Now, this does not mean I support Russia. I see a lot of people saying I stand with Putin. I don't stand with Putin. I understand some of his grievances, and I also understand some of Zelensky's grievances. Don't get me wrong. My anger is Zelensky should be wise enough to know that there's some battles that you do not drag 44 million people directly into and then drag the whole world indirectly into. Let me tell you, America is going to profit from the war. They sell ammunition. So would countries like Germany and France. They make and sell weapons. We are not going to profit unless we can find a way of selling our oil, which we are struggling with. The war will cost Ukraine dearly, will cost Russia dearly, will cost Europe dearly, and will cost Africa tremendously. Unless our leaders are wise enough to think of a wise way to navigate this instead of worrying about next year's election. Because the way this thing will go, there will not be money to fund the election. No. So here's the thing. War is not good. Why is war not good? Because war has unplanned for consequences. Nobody plans for the outcome of a war. You could be in class and a bomb could drop. Nobody plans for war. They say war crime, war crime. As far as I'm concerned, I don't really understand what's a war crime when everywhere is pandemonium. I don't understand. I don't stand with Putin, and sadly, I don't stand with Zelensky either. I would have stood with Zelensky if Zelensky had backed down. You can't win. You can't. The West, listen, this West that is pushing you, their nation will not scatter as much as your own. No. Fine. When it gets to full-fledged war, everywhere will feel it. Poland, Romania, Germany, all those other countries that are Sweden. I'm looking at all those Scandinavian countries up. Sweden, I think Norway. They are very close to Russia. They will collect and they will also give Russia. But you see, when you are collecting, it will affect you economically. This can be avoided. What's the cost? Hand over 44 million people to Ukraine. Yes, it's the lesser of two evils. Finland, God bless you, is the lesser of two evils. Sweden, yes. Iceland, Hungary. So please, guys, let's all be, oh yeah, I know so many people are crying. Listen, I'm never want to be bought by Western propaganda. There's no reason why this war should even be contemplated, let alone that we are in it. We are hungry Africans. Our people have not eaten. If this war goes on, the hardship will be felt everywhere. And for what? Because in my humble opinion, Putin does not want to step down, and Zelensky is too egoistic to understand that he can't win this without plunging the whole world into unneeded or unnecessary suffering. I came back to my estate, and the first thing when I first entered my house, Amarachi was the first person to come and greet me. Amarachi was like, "Daddy, we have water issues." Because guess what? Now light they take pump water. Now Niger we dey. Everything is connected. If police have issue, NEPA go get issue join. No, for police. Rain fall, DSTV go. Like other countries don't have their own satellite system. Once rain start to fall like this, light go, DSTV go, this one go, that one go. N6 day here. Make una hail am for me, oh. My brother, where is he? N6 said, Putin should know that old Soviets won't back down either. I agree. But you see, them not backing down is Putin. First of all, they will be handed. Let me tell you, it will take, if Ukraine continues, it will take them between 10 and 20 years to rebuild their country back. For what? For what? For what? For what, really? And my problem is, if Zelensky does not back down, the suffering will hit us. I'm giving you a story. As soon as I came from the UK, I got into my house. Amarachi said, there's no water. I turned on the water. It was brown. And then it became a little clear enough for me to be able to manage and bath with, because I can't be coming out from and not shower. Shower. Taste buds could not shower without water. She had to shower with dispenser water. Then the light kukuma went, the water kukuma went. I now got into a WhatsApp group chat with my neighbors. And they said, welcome home, let's greet you. 50% service charge increase and about 30-something% electricity tariff increase. I was like, what? What the heck? What is it going on? While I was still there ranting and raving, they just greeted me this morning again, say, update, it is now 65% increase. So in my estate now, there are days I'll be doing live and light will go, when I go beer ram, I go on lantern. 65% increase is ridiculous. Why? Because of this needless and, should I be honest, senseless war. Someone said you keep repeating yourself. Baba, if you don't like me repeating myself, must you be awake at this time? Can't you find somebody to put a pacifier in your mouth and go and sleep and face the wall? I wish I could tell you to raise your hand and be stood down and they talk and face the wall. Now, N6 says, I doubt that Zelensky will agree. He'd rather die a hero at this point. Soviets appreciate the victor. He won't want to be seen as a coward. I agree. But you see, that's what I'm saying. Let me tell you, when they want to rob you in South Africa, I don't know if you've ever heard stories about being robbed in South Africa before. They will just put gun for your head. They say, don't be a hero. Don't be a hero. Give me that watch. Don't be a hero. Give me your wallet. Don't be a hero. They're going to repeat that thing over. Don't be a hero. Don't be a hero. As in, and you go try, say you go collect bullets. So no need to fight. Bro, I go for Bobata for be wallet for. Don't be a hero. And that's the message we should be telling to Zelensky now. Putin is the equivalent of that traffic light robber in South Africa that points to a gun. Because what he's doing, to be honest, is not entirely right. Yes, I understand that he has issues with NATO cornering him in and all that. But you see also the way he's going about it. But you see, at that point is don't be a hero. Don't be a hero, Zelensky, because you end up, okay, you be a hero. Now let's imagine they catch Zelensky. Let's imagine Russian forces catch him. You know what they will do to him? That's when you understand that it's not good to be a hero. What they will do if they catch him, because they're out on a man. You see, they don't really, Russian forces don't really care about Ukrainians. No, now that's Zelensky now that they find. And Papa don't they act movie they come. They act as superstar for movie. They act as a person where they win war. You know, he used to act as a president in their movies. So he thinks saying that those movies where the forces go come, he go run, he go jump. Papa, this is real life, bruv. Not let them catch you. Not let them catch you. There is more likely that they will catch Zelensky than they will catch Putin. It is more likely, the way Russia is moving, it is more likely that they will catch Zelensky than they will catch Putin. That's why I'm offering this advice to Zelensky. If it was that Ukraine was coming in on Russia, then I would say, okay, Russia, surrender. But the way this thing they go, Russia is closing in on Kiev and other key cities. Please, if you have Zelensky on WhatsApp or if you are following him on Instagram, just send him a DM. Say, Baba, surrender. Make these people not catch you. You don't go like it. No be comedy. No be movie. Cut. No they do. Take scene 1. Take 5. So the president is coming. Cut. No cut. Oh. Nobody go cut anything. You go collect. Oh. Someone says it's not going to happen, Ukraine. It's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time. And I am begging. Someone said this is so insensitive. Why are you watching my video, Mr. Sensitivity? Let me even sing a song. Sensitivity. A man like me. Baba, come out for my life. Waiting be sensitive. What is insensitive? You think I'm doing my life for people like you? Emotions don't blind you. You be like person where if you get right, let I go begin cry. I no one cause person today. Make I no start with you. What is insensitive about what? The people where in the, let me tell you, if Zelensky steps down today and surrenders, let him not even surrender, let him run into exile, the war will stop. That war will stop. Everything will at least stabilize small. Someone said, let people make their own opinion. Come. My life is not Ukraine. No. This is not a democracy. Instagram. Excuse me. See what is Zelensky they cost now. Instagram is a democracy. Meaning you have your own page. On your own page, go and talk what you like. On my own page, you do not, I block. And before, up to now, I used to shake pay. I don't stop the shake pay now. Now only block. But to get where you go tempt me, I go shake pay and block. Democracy no dey my page, you. Nigerian constitution no come here, oh. So that's my take. That is my honest take. We have one option right now, and it is that Zelensky should surrender before they catch him. Not that I support what Putin is doing, but it's the way forward for us, Africa. I'm thinking, listen, I'm being selfish now. I'm thinking of Africa. I don't care about USSR and Putin and Ukraine. No, I'm African, and my people are hungry. My people are starving. My people have no diesel. My people can't afford basic necessities. And between Russia and Zelensky, they're making my people's lives harder. Somebody said to me today, this one say I no get here and make I block you. I forsweet me. God, Father, give me the strength not to curse. Let me just block. Let me just block. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord, for giving me the strength. Block here. N6 says Russians have an option: stand up and revolt against Putin. How can one man be in power since 2000? Russians also have an option, but why have they not revolted? So right now, the only option we have is Zelensky backing down because they are going in. And more people are going to continue losing their lives. Do you understand? Putin is not going to back down. And he's going to continue. Now, if Zelensky backs down, the bloodshed will stop. N6 says nobody gives a damn about the Negro, even where the world was in peace and surplus, we're taken into slavery. Absolutely, absolutely. So we as Negroes right now, let me tell you, it's easier for Zelensky to back down than for Putin to back down. Zelensky does not even need to back down. Just run into exile, carry all his cabinet, and just go to Hawaii and be drinking Hawaiian punch and Long Island tea. I mean, what they call those things, and just be relaxing and chilling and be smiling. So that is it, guys. Thank you all for joining me. You see, I tried today. I don't curse anybody. And this is my own opinion. You can have your own opinion on your page. I encourage it, actually. And you can also disagree with me, but just be respectful. Don't come and say things like this one does not know what he's talking about. I don't get home training too much. And let me tell you, you can't be more stupid than I am. I'm a very stupid person. Just make I warn you down. This thing where you won't put hands, you know go like him. So if you do have opposing ideas and ideologies, feel free to share them respectfully. First of all, use me and measure somebody in your house before you come and talk without caution, because I will blast you. In fact, I will not even blast, I will just block you. I block at the block now. So thank you all so much. Someone said if Zelensky runs away, Putin will put up a puppet that will be against the West. To be honest, I'm not for the West. I'm tired. Guys, don't you know what happened in Libya, in Iraq, Iran, Cuba, Vietnam? Aren't you tired of all their plenty propaganda? So that's as far as I can go. Thank you, guys. Remember, I'm still talking about the Forex trading robot. Minimum investment. If you don't have up to $203 or the equivalent in Naira, do not bother sending a WhatsApp message. However, if you have more than $5,000, I'll talk to you personally, one-on-one. So you can also give that a try. Forex is not guaranteed, even with artificial intelligence and robots trading. So I'm not going to guarantee your money because nobody guaranteed mine. I put $10,000, $10,100 to be precise, in this particular investment, and I've done quite well. I've made about 7,000 of that money back. So if you're interested, send your name with Daddy Freeze to this number, +234 705 861 4805. Minimum investment is $203 US. Okay, if you're interested in taking the risk like I took the risk, the number to call is +234 80 231 79 239. Sixter says, I believe you made money from Forex with the crisis. Yes, we made money, but we are going to spend the money. And we didn't make so much as against the high cost of living now, not just in Nigeria, but across the world. So we have to be very careful. We don't need this war. Once again, the number to send a WhatsApp message to, WhatsApp only, please do not call. Please do not call. The number is +234 80 231 Send your name and Daddy Freeze. Minimum investment $203 or its equivalent in Naira. Those of you in diaspora, you have access to WhatsApp. Send your name and Daddy Freeze to +234 80 231 79239. Let us make some money. All right. Remember, Forex trading is not guaranteed. Neither is the robot or any form of artificial intelligence. So don't come and lock my shirt and say, Daddy Freeze. If anything happen, it happen. Oh, me self get investment there. I'm an investor like you. But guess what? It pays off. So far, it's paid me off. And I pray and hope that it would continue to pay me and you off. Okay? So guys, and please don't listen to anyone in the comment section. I don't know anybody in the comment section. Don't DM anybody. Don't WhatsApp anybody. Anybody telling you to WhatsApp me is a Yahoo, is a fraudster. I don't know them. I follow only 10 people on Facebook. That should tell you a lot. Someone saying, are you saying one can invest and lose all? Before encore. Before encore. You can invest in shoes and lose all. You can invest in real estate and lose all. You can invest in any form of investment and lose all. You know how many people bought land that they sold to 10 people and all of them are still in court 20 years later? Please, 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 please carry your mentality and be going. I'm not a fool. I've retired from the radio. $10,000 is a lot of money for me. But if I can put it, it means it's a risk I'm willing to take. So please, they use your head. You want me to come and rob you and caress you and kiss you on your cheek and tell you that I guarantee it for you. That's what some people are doing. That's what some people are marketing robots and Forex. That's what they are doing. And then tomorrow you'll be crying up and down that they stole your money because you don't have sense. Someone said, I've lost over 18,000 USD on stock. Another person said they lost 50K. Yes. Last year I entered an investment business with a lot of money. Up till today, plus my money, plus the profit, I've not seen anything. But this particular robot, so far so good, has been paying me out weekly. That's why I'm saying, someone said I've lost over 100 million Naira in Forex and I'm still on it. That's the game. You lose some, you win some. Okay? So anybody who has any questions should send their name with Daddy Freeze to this number, +234 80 231 79239. You'd be assisted, you'd be advised, and you'd be encouraged. Okay, guys, that's as far as I can go. Thank you all so much. N6, thank you for popping by. And the rest of you, please, let's DM, WhatsApp, Instagram post, mention Zelensky, and beg him to back down. Maybe he would hear. Arinze Yasby says, Daddy, please bring me on. I'll send you my current rates. For interviews, it's now 1 million Naira. That's everything they cost. Me too, I don't raise my bar. No vex. If you want to talk about anything, you can DM me. I'll give you an interview. I do interviews on humanitarian issues, though. Like, for instance, if Bamishay's mom or someone who's going through something needs me to help them, yes. But that's also for me to decide. You can call for help, and I look at you and I realize that I will still bill you. Maybe I'll just give you discount. Not everybody that they give free interview. I know they work for radio again. So anything now, straight billing. I know get... I no see anything. I no go see you. Now straight billing. Okay, someone says the number again, +234 80 231 79239. Someone said with a straight face, 1 million straight up. People have been paying now. People have been paying 1 million naira straight up, bruv. Ijao Simbe. All right, once again, the number is +234 80 231 79239. Send your name and Daddy Freeze. WhatsApp only. Do not call. If you call, I will block you and I will shake me for you. Don't call. WhatsApp only. When I see your investment of $5,000 and above, now me gonna go call you. Don't worry. You don't need to call me. Take care. God bless, guys.